the instruments and the gear are not time appropriate. I don't like it. It bothers me. It makes me want to die every time. There is a new Bob Dylan movie coming out. This is a full-on, like the biopic thing. We saw Walk the Line with Johnny Cash, Ray with Ray Charles, that kind of movie. So there's an actor fully immersed in the role, replicating the artist in the best way they can. This is Timothy Chalamet. I heard about this and I was a little like, can Willy Wonka do this? But he's an incredible actor, I think. Everything I've seen him in, solid. But Bob Dylan is sacred to me, and I'm worried. So there's obviously movie teasers. If you type in Bob Dylan movie teaser, you'll see a bunch. This is a little more of a making of. It's about a 4-minute video. I just want to watch it, pause it. And I'm gonna try to be critical, because this needs the highest amount of critical. This is Bob Dylan. The story to me is really important. The music history, the impact on everything, the impact on rock music, the whole thing. I hope they got it right. I'm worried.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want you to give a warm welcome to our friend, Mr.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan has written some of the most iconic songs of the last century.
Okay, I know we're like not even 10 seconds in. Every microphone I just saw is correct. I'm so happy. It looks like they're doing the thing where the instruments are very well thought out and some historians got involved and they're not using the wrong gear. Okay. I'm feeling better.
And his music reigns over culture.
I'm so infatuated with lyrics and songwriting, and that was Bob's genius.
Every music moment is super grounded and has a purpose. It's story-driven, like character-driven. It was clear that we needed to do everything live.
Okay. He sounds, yes, he's doing it. Now, the challenge is going to be that Dylan has like 5 voices. This is Freewheelin' Bob Dylan, Highway 61 Dylan. This is my favorite Dylan here in this clip. Proper mic, the right guitar. They have the right gear on the stage. I'm just so excited about the gear. I hate watching movies and the gear's wrong. You know, like it's a Bob Dylan and you see a Line 6 amp or something in the back. It makes me want to die every time. All right, I'm going to try to shut up, but I'm getting excited because he looks like Dylan.
It was important for me to sing and play on set because it was in the spirit
That's the right
of the movie
strat.
to do it live.
He learns the entire thing, top to bottom. That's harmonica and guitar and vocal. It is pretty special.
Woody wants to hear something. You shy?
Oh my gosh. Two things. While I was yakking, they're saying this music is performed live in the studio in the spirit of how Dylan did it. That's impressive. This scene, Dylan hobos, as though he says, goes to New York and he wants to meet Woody Guthrie. Woody's in the hospital and he goes and plays him a song. It's in the movie. Oh my God, I'm so thrilled. I'm excited.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam.
He was writing music that was more blunt about things that were going on.
Bob wouldn't let himself be boxed in, which for me as a young artist is the most inspiring.
For the times they are a-changing.
His genius and the power of his songs
perfect.
and personality ends up elevating him till he's bigger than the movement he was taken into.
Oh my gosh. This is going to take forever to get through. I'm excited for how they're going to tell or show certain things, or what will they omit. Like, to me, this scene immediately, the guy in the red shirt in the middle, he walks in. I don't remember his name, but he walks in. He's a guitar player and he wants to get on a Dylan record. But he walks in and he's super intimidated because Mike Bloomfield's in there holding a guitar. Mike Bloomfield's a guitar god at the time. So he sneaks over as they're tracking and kind of like, he knows how to hold some chords down on the organ, and Dylan likes it and it becomes this iconic riff. So for me, I'm like, oh, there's all this musical history in this. I'm sure it's not a 9-hour Ken Burns documentary, but I'm just getting excited because I'm remembering stuff. And this is my favorite era of Dylan right here.
Many of the artists through American pop culture that had the balls to turn their back on what was expected of them, that moment started with Bob.
Once upon a time, you're just so fine. once a time in your prime. Didn't you?
Bob has really resisted
Newport
categorization.
folk.
He has resisted being put
Pretty cool
in a
to see how
box.
they
I'm
do
not
that.
sure they want to hear, but I want to play, Johnny.
Make some noise, BD. Track some
Johnny
mud
Cash.
on carpet.
How does it feel?
These words are relevant. Times they are changing is relevant. Blowing in the wind is relevant.
Music's still all over the radio.
He changed folk music forever and music forever.
Like a complete
Whoa. What is... Oh, I panicked because I saw a Shure SM7B and I was like, oh God. And I saw the headphones I'm wearing. Okay, this is just where they're tracking the music. Sorry. I had a panic moment because I thought this was a scene from the movie. And I was about to stand up and rage destroy everything in the room. If the instruments and the gear are not time appropriate, I don't like it. It bothers me. I lose sleep.
like a rolling stone.
Well, I'm going to go watch it. Nick, we're going to watch this. And I was hesitant. Now I'm excited. I love Dylan so much. Such an important artist for me as a teenager. My uncle gave me a Dylan record and I grew to love it. I didn't love it at first. And then as I kept growing into it, it's some of my favorite stuff because of the rawness and his creativity and his personality. I'm pumped for this movie. All right. In the comments, let me know your hot take on this movie. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I'm worried, but I'm also hopeful. All right. Hit like if you like this kind of stuff. If you don't, just hit like. Bye.